With just one video, I got my YouTube channel monetized, and within 90 days, I hit 10,000 subscribers. And after a year, I hit 100,000 subscribers, and it's still making me thousands of dollars every single month on complete autopilot. So how did I do this? Well, I just copied this one big channel that I found. Let me take you back to the beginning and show you how. You see, a couple years ago, I met this guy at an event that had the YouTube channel Skip the Tutorial. And at the time, he showed me that he was making over $200,000 every single month by making these educational info videos on YouTube. But not just any info videos, he's actually making videos covering a video game, Minecraft. And take a look at this. I mean, the success is just absurd. There's over 10 million views on some of these videos. And I really wanted to do this because this style of educational and informative content is really easy to grow with. Because people love learning about these types of things that they enjoy already, whether that's video games, TV, movies, hobbies, sports, or any other kinds of things that they do in their free time. People will naturally watch videos to learn more about the things that they're already interested in. So let's give this a shot. But there's just one problem. You see, I did some research into this, and I found this type of content in Minecraft is extremely saturated. It seems like almost 100 people had the exact same idea as me. But more importantly, this genre of Minecraft info content is really incredible, actually. I mean, some of these creators are easily putting hundreds of hours into just a single video of this genre, and I just don't really think that I can compete with that. So let's try something else, because I have a bit of a sneaky solution here that's going to allow me to fix all these problems and do this format with zero competition whatsoever, and that is with Roblox. I'm gonna do it with Roblox instead of in Minecraft. Because you see, I looked into this and only a few channels are actually doing this in the Roblox niche. And there's so much more potential to grow with it rather than be one of 100 Minecraft channels that are also copying Skip the Tutorial. And you see, when you make these types of info videos about things that nobody else is covering on YouTube, what happens is that viewers who want to learn that info will go to YouTube, search it up, and you'll be the only videos that pop up for them. And so viewers that are interested in the topic will have no other choice than to just watch your videos by default. There's just one slight little problem here though. I've never actually played Roblox, and to be honest with you, I don't even really know what a Roblox even is. I mean, it's like a Lego guy or something, I think maybe. Let me just go check.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I've learned that Roblox itself isn't actually a game, but rather it's a game where people can make other games within the game of Roblox, and then players will go and play all those other games, thousands of them that are made by other people. And of course, many of these games are more or less popular than others, and some of them even have tens of billions of plays. And so this is actually perfect for me, since Roblox itself is separated into thousands of different games. This means that I can niche things down even further into something that we call a sub-niche, which in this case would mean focusing on one specific game within the overall genre of Roblox. And with that, we'll be able to pretty much be the only person on YouTube that's making this type of info content for that specific game. And we won't even be competing with the small amount of Roblox info channels that are out there. And by the way, taking a look at things, these individual Roblox games can still have a few or even tens of millions of players. I mean, these Roblox games just go crazy. But what sub-niche can I pick for the channel if I want to go viral as fast as possible? To figure this out, we need to sit down and do some research. If I go to YouTube and I use an advanced keyword tool like vidIQ or the new Nextlab extension, what I can do here is type in the word Roblox to do a broad search of the overall niche, and what I'm going to do here is filter for channels that have less than 10,000 subscribers, but got more than 50,000 views on a video about Roblox in some way. As anything that can blow up on a small channel, you know for sure has a huge audience demand that isn't being fulfilled yet. Otherwise, those videos wouldn't have worked on the small channels in the first place. So while the example I showed here is a little bit more recent, back then I used this method to find a bunch of creators that were just absolutely exploding in this one specific game in Roblox known as Blox Fruits. And in this one particular game, Blox Fruits, there were tons of creators that were starting brand new channels and getting 50, even 100,000 views on just their first couple of videos. And if you check on the Roblox website too, it seems to really be one of the absolute biggest games people are playing as well. And the game in total has tens of billions millions of plays. And so I started to work on the first video of this info content style. Now again, I had never actually played this game before, and I especially found a ton of info from like this fan-made Wikipedia website, but when I checked the Blox for its YouTube content, nobody is really explaining all of the incredible information that's available online. So actually what we can do here is just take all the information from the Wikipedia pages and other information sources that I found and just compile those and make incredible videos with them.
Yeah, boy.
Now that we have our source of content to start out with this channel, I'm going to first narrow things down to pretty generic video ideas. Because actually what I want to do with our first videos on this channel is see if we can target search results with them and hopefully use that to get some initial viewers to jumpstart our channel. Since the thing is, when you're making this type of info or educational content, people on YouTube are actually searching for those types of videos. And I can bet you that there's a bunch of kids all over the world that are searching up their favorite Roblox game on YouTube because they want to learn more about it. And so with search results, this is the perfect way to get some early viewership onto our videos, even if YouTube doesn't want to recommend the videos to anyone at all, which is unfortunately quite common when you're just starting out. You see, because when you start a new channel, YouTube just doesn't have any data for who those videos would perform best with. And while they'll try their best to find an audience, oftentimes you'll end up just getting stuck with like 3 views and YouTube just isn't even showing the video to anyone at all. And that happens because YouTube doesn't have enough data to understand what types of viewers that video would perform well with. And so targeting search results fixes this problem because it gives us that initial audience that YouTube can use to gather as much data as they need, which they can then take that data and use it to find the best possible audience for our videos and completely explode our channel. So I did a little bit more research using the exact method we talked about earlier by looking for success on smaller channels. And so I found this keyword phrase of Blox fruits tricks. And this seems to be a pretty strong trend that has a lot of opportunity and not too much competition right now. So I think we're going to do this for our first video of this type of content. And to spice up the title just a little bit, I'm going to go with this classic one that I used on a couple of my other channels successfully before: Blox fruits tricks, pros abuse that you don't. And for this title, it's pretty much perfect since it's got the keywords I want to target at the very start of the title, which does optimize a little bit in search results. And the overall title itself does a good job of sparking curiosity from the viewer by making them feel like they need to click on the video to know what the information is. Now for the thumbnail, we're going to just base it off of the original style from Skip the Tutorial. When building new channels, I always like to just take inspiration from things that I know work really well, and then just fit those proven and tested things into the way that makes the most sense for our content too. And this goes way beyond just the channel ideas or the niche or the video ideas too. The thumbnails, the titles, the tags and description, all of these things can be taken from other successful channels and you just change it to match what fits your content best. And this especially works so well because we're doing a completely different niche from the original channel that we're taking inspiration from, so it actually ends up with us being completely unique and having a completely different audience. And we're not competing with the original Skip the Tutorial channel at all whatsoever. And let's post this video and see what happens. And checking back after a few days of posting this video, it's still sitting at pretty much 0 views, but hey, you know, that's to be expected. It's a completely new channel. It takes time for YouTube to find the audience and process the content anyway, so don't get too stressed out just yet. We've got to give it some time. But of course, checking in a couple days later, you already know what happens. We've got 11,000 views so far already. Let's go. It's literally that easy. Wrap it up, close the books. I'm the greatest YouTuber to ever exist. I'm out. But no, seriously, that feeling of blowing up the first video on a brand new channel for the first time, it's literally like the greatest feeling ever. I'm so humbled to have been able to experience that feeling myself 24 times so far too. And I gotta say, it just never gets old. It is just the absolute rush of excitement when you see that graph going up, the videos exploding, and the whole channel is starting to grow and just pop off. It is just incredible. But more importantly, I want you to take a look at this data right here. And this is extremely interesting. What we can see here is that this video is getting 27% views from search results and 57% views from suggested viewers. And this means that our strategy worked amazingly. People found the video in search results initially, but then it performed really well with that initial search results group of viewers, and then YouTube decided to take that video and show it to a whole bunch more people. And I think this video could seriously pop off further with just a little bit more time because it's only getting bigger and bigger. And in the meantime, I'm going to, of course, keep working on the content, keep improving our videos, find ways to make the thumbnails better, and just do whatever I can for the channel's success. But little did I know, this was only going to be the beginning. Because just 1 week later, and the video started to pick up a little bit more, and it's showing even more incredible signs of future success. And I remember at this point back when this was actually happening, I was literally just like sitting at the computer, refreshing the page every 5 seconds, just refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. That adrenaline rush of a video popping off for the first time, I swear that shit is like better than crack. Impossible. Not that I would know anyway. Let's give it another week and bam, that's all it takes. First 2 weeks here, it completely popped off. The strategy and the plan worked absolutely amazingly. Literally just one good video was all it takes. We got monetized, we made hundreds of dollars, and now it's time to take our channel to the next level. And so next up, I'm gonna need some help to keep doing this channel. I mean, you didn't think I got all these plaques here in the back by myself now, did you? Of course I have people helping me with all of my channels. That's how I was able to make so many of them. You see, most of my YouTube channels operate kind of like a franchise system, where each of the individual channels is like a branch of the franchise. And for each channel, I have one main producer who's like the YouTuber for that channel, who I will give a revenue share of all of the earnings and also build a team of editors, writers, thumbnail artists, whatever they need under them to make the best channel possible. And I'll personally teach that producer how to do everything, like making amazing videos, amazing thumbnails, good titles, and planning the whole design of the channel. I teach them absolutely everything. We go through like a really rigorous training period that lasts months and months, sometimes even years. And then I have that producer manage the editors and the other employees that are underneath them. And after the channel is really successful, I take a little bit of a step back and just support the producer with some tips and tricks here and there. And this is how I'm able to run so many different YouTube channels all at the same time. So now that we've got some success on this Roblox channel, it's time to assemble the team. And actually, I have the perfect guy for this. There's this one guy, his name is Hans. He's been helping with the research and info on a couple of our other different channels. And he's been doing just an amazing job, so I'm going to promote him and have him become the lead producer on this new Roblox channel. On top of that, I'm also going to assemble a little bit of a squad of video editors for us. And so I posted a job and took some applications from this one website that I like to use for hiring video editors, which is onlinejobs.ph. And there you can find a ton of pretty nice video editors from the Philippines. And so from here, I know that we've got something special going on with this channel. We had been trying a couple other formats on the side, but they just didn't really work out, so now is the time to focus in and double down. Forget all our other ideas and let's go hard at just making only blocks, fruits, tricks content. We're gonna go absolutely all in on this method and let's just see how far we can take it. And when it stops working, we'll try other things in the future. And that brings me to another idea that I really wanted to try on this project, which is an idea from Skip the Tutorial, who inspired this entire channel to begin with. And that is the idea of covering secrets or just unknown hidden things within the game. In our case, we're going to do it as hidden tricks. And so we made the video and it just went absolutely crazy. We got almost $1,000 in just the first week of posting this video within just a few weeks of starting this channel to begin with. And from there, all we really need to do is just keep making more and more tricks videos and keep milking this format of getting information from Wikipedia pages and other sources online, and then making videos covering that information. And just work really hard at it and cover every idea we can possibly think of. And just like that, fast forward a few months and we made over $9,000 in a single month from all of this. That's not even counting sponsors or other sources of income that you could build on a YouTube channel. And overall, that's already reaching a 6-figure yearly salary. You know, I've done this quite a few times now, but it's still just so insane to me how you can start from absolutely nothing and just build a YouTube channel out of thin air almost and create a 6-figure income business in just a couple weeks or months. And it only gets better from there. Fast forward all the way to today, we hit over 100,000 subscribers from just purely long-form content, and I got this plaque right here from the channel. And let's take a look at all of the lifetime success that we've had so far. So maybe not quite a 6-figure income in total, but not bad at all for just making videos about a kid's game and reading some Wikipedia pages. And remember, all of this was done without any prior knowledge or experience whatsoever. I had never even played Blox Fruits or Roblox at all before deciding to make this channel, neither had Hans either. And it's all thanks to this niche of making info videos. It just works so well. Because when people want to learn something, the first place they go to nowadays is YouTube to search it up. And hey, I mean, it's 2025. People don't really want to read things anymore. I mean, probably half of our audience on this Roblox channel, I'm not even sure if they can read. And so people would much rather just have the information explained to them in a YouTube video. And so I've created a completely free bootcamp where I'll show you in great detail the exact step-by-step literal process that we use to grow this channel from absolutely nothing with no prior knowledge or experience whatsoever to getting 10,000 subscribers in the first 45 days and getting up to $9,000 in just a single month, exactly how we did on this Hans Roblox channel. And in the free bootcamp, I'll walk you through step by step exactly how to make the videos and where to find the information to make videos about, as well as how to rank search results and get easy early starter viewership, even if you're starting with 0 views and 0 subscribers. And I'm giving the full strategy away completely for free because I want to see you guys win too. So check it out at the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. Again, it's completely free. I can't make it any cheaper. And also big shout out to my boy Daniel Bitten for the inspiration for making this video idea. He actually used to be one of the main producers that I did on a Minecraft channel with him a long time ago when he was just starting out. So go subscribe to his channel too because he makes absolutely killer videos for those of you guys that are interested in growing YouTube channels. And with that said, my name is JeremyB and thanks for watching.